Hello everybody, and welcome back to another crypto news video. Today, we got some really interesting stuff to talk about, and I recommend you guys to watch this video all the way through so you don't miss out on any important crypto news. The question of today is, if you had to make a top 3 crypto list, which 3 coins will be in it and why? Let us know in the comment section down below, and also make sure you press the like button and subscribe if you are already watching daily crypto news to support the channel, because I appreciate it a ton and I want to try to hit 50,000 subs by the end of the year. Alright, starting off, giving you guys a little bit of a short rundown on the XRP price, just a tiny little bit. Ripple XRP shows signs of reversal, but the 100 SMA can trigger a new rally. Ripple is currently consolidating above the 21-cent support, and XRP price is showing bearish signs. But it could start a fresh increase as long as it is above the 100 SMA. Ripple price, and again they're talking about XRP, is currently struggling to stay above 21 cents. The price is facing a couple of important hurdles near 22.20 and 22.65. There was a break below a key bullish trend line with support near 21.60 on the 4-hour chart, and the pair must stay above 20.50 and the 100 SMA to start a fresh increase. Now, this is by no means true. It doesn't have to stay above anywhere for a fresh new rally, but that will definitely higher the chances, and I thought it would be kind of interesting to tell you guys about that as well. So now, I saw an article with a very heavy title. I read through it and it was kind of a misleading thing because it says here, Ripple lawsuit alleges fraud in XRP sale. And I was kind of scared. I was like, ooh, what have they done that's officially labeled as fraud or something like that? But they're talking about the lawsuits that are going on right now. The securities debacle that's been going around for years already. It's nothing new, nothing heavy, nothing crazy. It's just kind of the usual, but the title got me. It really did. Analyst who called XRP's previous lows now thinks it will hit $0.05 or 5 cents. XRP has been able to firmly establish its position within the lower 20-cent region throughout the past several days, even climbing higher today. In spite of this, analysts are still wary of its midterm outlook, with one going so far as to say it anticipates its decline towards 0.05 in the months ahead. This comes as reports surface of Ripple's co-founder offloading roughly $400,000 worth of the token every single day. And now, this sell-off, I think they're talking about Jeff McCallum's sell-off here. It doesn't really matter to me. I've discussed it previous times, or pretty often I believe, how exactly it works, what the threats are, and what the, I guess, normal parts about it are, and why it's not that big of a deal. However, they're making it sound like we're really destined for like 5 cents or so, and even if we were, I think we could see it as a very good thing, as we're getting ourselves a very, very good entry position for a longer term move. And you guys know how it works. If prices go down, and we get a 5 cent entry, we'll be pretty damn juicy. Would be pretty damn happy. However, I don't think it's really going to be happening. I see those chances as pretty small. However, even if it did, it will be pretty good. It will be pretty juicy. Dutch Bitcoin exchange to shut down, citing harsh DNB registration demands. So that's actually also a pretty heavy title. At least that's what it sounds like. One Bitcoin exchange in the Netherlands is set to close business following demand for registration and ridiculous fees put in place by the Dutch central bank. So yes, Dutch Bitcoin exchange Bitkassa has confirmed it will be shutting down its operations in the country this month, because according to the platform, the move has been informed by a new development that has seen the country's central bank look to implement regulatory oversight as demanded by the EU. The Dutch central bank, the Nederlandse Bank, wants crypto businesses in the country to register by a May 18 deadline. A notice issued by the central bank to crypto businesses clearly states that registration will be mandatory, and failure to do so will result in closure. Bitkassa is among the first to feel the heat as it decides to shut down, with the company's bosses citing DNB's directive. Although the regulators' move follows an EU directive demanding that respective nations ensure compliance with AML guidelines, Bitkassa says the fees attached to the process are ridiculously expensive and will probably not be able to handle that. The exchange has now said that it will close up shop on May 17th, just a day before the DNB deadline, but the exchange doesn't want to go down just without letting those in the DNB know what it thinks of its demands. The crypto firm's statement has decried the sheer ridiculousness of the fees and other costs asked from the firms as they seek registration. According to the exchange, imposing a total of approximately $27,000 in fees and costs on firms is unreasonable. The charges include $4,500 in registration fees and a further $21,600 in basic costs. The charges apply to all firms in the country seeking to register in 2020, regardless of the company's size. And I do believe that's a pretty stupid deal if you think about it. But that appears not to be the whole story, though, as BitCasa announced on its statement, the total fees crypto companies face for the licenses surpass $1 million. Woo! The exchange contended that its estimates indicate that the companies seeking to comply with the directive will have to pay close to $1.8 million for the regulatory approval that will allow them to operate in the country for less than 8 months. And by its calculations, the amount is way beyond what trust or credit card companies are paying, and the exchange then concludes that the demands are akin to killing startups in the country in the crypto sector. BitCasa has promised that its team would still involve itself in the Bitcoin space in the future. However, that would now likely be with projects that are not subject to central bank regulation. And the Netherlands has about 75 crypto trading and custody providers, with DNB itself noting that not all were likely to meet the registration's demands, and any company that deals in crypto fiat services or crypto custody must register. The demand, however, does not apply to crypto business providers, only to crypto to fiat ones. But a pretty heavy article in my opinion. I think this is really kind of sad to see as well, because it will make a lot of crypto, adoption ways kind of shut down. And this is another kind of call to all of us that these regulators are trying increasingly harder to bust it down, to get these crypto companies out of the air, to make it more expensive, to make it harder for them to operate. And there's a couple of speculational reasons why. However, I would say it's just a big money grab. I don't necessarily know if they're trying to push crypto down or if they know they can just fetch a lot of money with this, which is why they do it. I don't know, but it's a dick move and I don't like it. This is what happens when bag holders abandon XRP, according to Peter Brandt. Reputed chartist Peter Brandt predicts that XRP is going to tank against Bitcoin the moment its bag holders decide to jump ship. Quote, a desperate last stand, Ripple puts its sales on hold. So Peter Brandt said just now on Twitter, I'm a fan of simplicity in the chart. This chart tells me the holders who need to dump over 40 billion XRPs are supporting XRP Bitcoin at 0.0000, or at least there's 4 zeros, and then 23 to 0.000024 as a desperate last stand. Sellers more aggressive since October 2019. If the back holders back away, look for decline to 0.000011. All the way down there. Because this has been a big support at that price, and thus we might be going down further. Again, that's talking about, they're saying XRP Bitcoin, however, he's also stating in dollars, which is kind of interesting. I'm assuming he's just still trying to say Satoshi, and he just messed up. Or, no, I think that's it. I think that's what he's trying to refer to. And Preston Pish said, what a great chart. That's basically it. Nothing more. Nothing much. Nothing next to it. The rest is pretty stupid, I find. Third Bitcoin happening. Data suggests $380,000 long-term Bitcoin price. I don't believe that. It's just another big prediction, big thing. However, there's no, real backing behind the price. You can always just think of those numbers and be happy. However, there's no real certainty for it at all, so don't worry about that too much. New United States bill would indicate digital assets are not securities in California. Well, that would be pretty damn juicy. According to a new update to a bill amending California's security law, one of the biggest commodity economies in the United States could be providing new clarity to the crypto owners. The criteria that were cited is essentially what it says in the Howey test. For purpose of the Securities Act, an investment contract, undefined by the Act, means a contract, transaction, or scheme where a person invests his money in a common enterprise and is led to expect profits solely from the efforts of the promoter or a third party. a little bit more on that story. But basically, there's no real info on it yet. I haven't confirmed it either, so give you guys a heads up, but no official announcement. 4 reasons Bitcoin is getting close to another big drop. Again, it's a video, but there's 10,000 reasons I can think of now. However, still we don't know. Wait for the halving before we make anything up. Martin Falk just posted on Twitter, as per your request, XRP Mister, the blue line is the day Ripple put XRP in escrow. So that's right there. And we went up like crazy. I think that's here, 8th December 2017. Ripple puts its 55 billion XRP tokens into escrow. People reacted bullishly to it. However, that was also the time where crypto just did bullishly in general, but pretty damn good, pretty damn juicy. Pretty cool if you think about it. Cryptomaniac just said, just another interesting coincidence, I think. Hashtag XRP. There's a picture by Fed Payments. Just announced the Fed is seeking a range of payments industry leaders to participate in a community of advocates to help inform the development of its upcoming instant payment offering, the Fed Now SM service. Learn more about the Fed Now community a couple hours ago. And Migo VS, opinions are my own. I guess nothing really much. Maybe this idea thing, because they're looking for possibly ideas. New York. I don't really know exactly where they put the link here. I mean, Migo VS used to work at Ripple, but what has changed now? Fed Now. I'm looking to see if I can. Maybe the light bulb. Maybe just the idea part. The light bulb is going. Here, the light bulb is going. And if we go down, Mr. Poole says the light turn on his video. Who's a Riddler, possibly? I don't know. But this is all the way from November 18, 2019. Sounds kind of interesting if you think about it. Oh, by the way, I think now Crypto Eddie has a video on my Migo VS. I haven't looked into it. I haven't gotten any new updates on what happened, but I'll be checking it out later as well. And then Glacio Aesthetic, who says, ODL just hit $1 billion according to Utility Scan. A great milestone for RippleNet, XRP, and the Internet of Value. I want to update you guys with that as well. I personally don't know exactly where it says it, because if you check this picture out here, they're talking about all-time volume, but I don't know what the source is of this one. What is it? Let's see here quickly. To Utility Scan. All right, maybe my colors are different, because with the colors I don't really notice it, but maybe it's because he's watching it on a phone or something like that, and it's all small and stuff. But since October 26, 2019 up to now, $1 billion in all-time volume. Pretty damn good. Ashwani says, 1 billion is not good for 6 months. In comparison to supply, it should be 1 billion every month, but as we know, it's getting up there. Daily volume already, I don't actually know what the daily volume is every single day. I'm assuming it's, millions, but here it says all-time high daily volume is $17-ish million. Well, if we do that 17 million, if I can calculate pretty quickly, 17 million times 31 gets us about $500 million a month. And from that perspective, already, we're getting somewhere. We're getting pretty close. It will get to $1 billion a month relatively soon if we just wait long enough. It will get there, and it's really ramping up like crazy. With some time, it will just be peanuts. All these numbers that we're seeing right now. So the dream is still out there. I'm still excited, and I'm hoping that we're getting there soon. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you press the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you check out my second channel, Dusty Finance, and make sure you follow me on Twitter. Because, well, they're cool. I mean, look at my Twitter here. Make sure you follow it. And see you guys again in another crypto video. If you have any suggestions on next videos, let me know on Twitter or on the comment section. See you guys again.